Get him! Get him!
Primos Hunting Calls presents The Truth One Incoming. This video is brought to you by Remington Country. It's where you want to be. Whitewater Outdoors. Hunting is who we are. Clothing and accessories for the serious hunter. Avery Outdoors, the #1 manufacturer of waterfowl hunting accessory products in the world. Primos Hunting Calls. Speak the language.
Hunting the Pacific Flyway in Northern California this much fun. Yeah. Dang it, man.
Hello, I'm Will Primos. Most of you know the Truth video series for deer, turkey, and elk. Well, now we present to you The Truth One Incoming, the first Primos Truth video on waterfowl. This video is close to my beginnings as a hunter because it was ducks that first caught my imagination. All of my family hunted ducks, and you can tell from these big wide eyes that I was dreaming about the day that I could tag along with the older guys. Duck hunting was a way of life for me. When I got my driver's license, I could drive to the Mississippi River and chase all types of ducks. And then it was on to college, where I planned my classes so I could hunt mallards every day and still get to class on time. And then it was learning to hunt snow geese in flooded bean fields. Yes, I was a possessed waterfowler. You know, all of this seems to be coming full circle. I cut my teeth chasing ducks, but we started the Truth video series on deer and turkey and elk. It really doesn't matter what type of hunting that you or I like the best. We all share one thing in common, and that's that moment when we know it's going to happen. For waterfowlers, it's when we can tell they're committed, they're coming. So whether you hunt on the West Coast, the East Coast, Canada, flooded bean fields, flooded rice fields, or flooded timber, we all share that one magical moment when they're incoming. So welcome to the Truth One on waterfowl. We chose to call it Incoming, and it's about time.
So Andy, we got a north wind this morning. What are they going to do?
See that big, tall tupelo right there?
Yeah.
They're going to come in that hole right there or right there.
So we just need to put a few decoys here and maybe a few right here?
Right.
And leave them a hole here to land in?
Right.
Okay.
We're going to put some right out there and right out there, and they ought to put that robo duck right there, and they ought to come right in and drop right in here.
Well, I sure hope they do.
If I had my choice, I would choose a hunt in green timber every time. Field hunting can be fast and furious, but timber hunting is up close and personal.
Here, here. Get him. Trickle on the left. Just left, way out there. Yeah. Got it? That one's getting pretty good over there. Yeah. How about this one straight out, y'all? Where? Kill him. Back. Back. Going after forward. Got it, Chris? It'll work. That's the same out. I got one. It'll work. Yeah, it'll work. Rounded right off the bat.
I couldn't pick them out. I couldn't tell what to do. I just shot them after I shot.
Here. Matt, here. Here. Let's get these. Get them. Get them. That's what we came here for. Yeah. Goodness gracious. Man, that was pretty.
You got another duck on there somewhere.
Yeah, there's another one lodged up right out there.
It's floating off.
Right by those piccolo's right there. Look! Outside the decoy. All these dogs, and I'm out here in the water.
Man, Coach, that was all right there.
That is as good as it gets.
Look at A double plus on that.
That was all right.
Here, too. Here.
Here.
funneling back
Drop.
where they were going. That's,
Good boy.
remember all those ducks we saw this morning going that way?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get out of here, guys.
You ready to wind it up?
Yeah.
Y'all, this is Andy Miller, Tri-County Outfitters. We've been with him this morning in the green timber and had a fantastic hunt. I don't know that it can get any better than that.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. It's been overcast today, real cloudy. Hopefully tomorrow, it's supposed to be sunny. Next 2 days, we'll do better.
Be hard to beat today.
It really would.
A lot of ducks paddled here that last shoot.
That's as big a bunch of
was.
ducks as I've ever worked down close like that.
Yeah.
Oh, this wind is blowing this morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Couldn't count on that.
Good sunshine, though. It's going to be a
It's gonna be a pretty morning, huh? They should come through this hole right here, Andy, with this northwest wind.
Yeah, right there by that big creek lower here to our left through that little chute.
Watch the log right here, guys.
Kind of coiling here left to right.
Really good hunt yesterday morning. We're going to try it again this morning.
This is what we refer to as a bluebird day. It's just the kind of day you want when hunting in timber. A big part of duck hunting is being in the right place at the right time. This looks like the place they want to be.
Get him!
Look, triple.
I don't see him. I only shot one duck.
I got two.
I got two.
Okay.
Get him!
Good thing Remington's a sponsor, because we couldn't afford enough shells for these guys.
Yeah.
He has foul ways like a straight. Swings, doesn't it?
Pretty. Very pretty.
Oh, drop. Good. Got a ball.
Get him!
Landy, we sure did have a good time. Great hunt.
This is just a natural hole for them. They like this hole right here. Water's up in here good. They get in here feeding on acorns and roosting in here too. Good place.
I think two's ready for us to wind it up too.
Yeah. We enjoyed it.
Those ducks wanted in that hole, didn't they?
They really did. Andy Miller up in Wynn, Arkansas, Tri-County Outfitters put us on that spot, and it was something. They wanted in there.
Man, I'm telling you, when you find somebody that's got a good spot, you go back year after year.
Man, it was really, really good.
What's the deal with the shooting?
We didn't shoot too well.
I mean, the only ducks I saw fall were ones y'all weren't shooting at.
Actually, Wilbur, I think I shot pretty well. The rest of the group I can't speak for.
Oh, okay, well, y'all should have had me there. And I want you to know something, Coach. In 1964, before you were born, I was the state of Mississippi junior champion in skeet shooting.
How many folks you have to shoot against in 1964 to win that?
Well, in that particular event, nobody entered but me.
I believe I could have won that.
That explains that, doesn't it?
What'd your trophy look like?
I got a silver beer mug thing.
Mama told me it was a shoe spoon.
You were a little shoe in.
You like engraved your name on there.
Well, I broke 88, so I'd had to break 89 to beat myself.
Did you have a shoot off or anything like that?
I know all of y'all, we all love the winch, and y'all were blowing primarily the hardwood and the timber winch on this particular hunt. But I wanted to talk about what makes this call so different. When David and I were working on this call, and of course y'all had some input into it too, Will and Coach did. But first thing we wanted to do, we wanted to be able to take it apart and clean it and put it back together. And we put these pins right here and notches in the reeds so that we could put it right back on every time. Just set it right back on those pins and then adjust it. And it has an adjustment from there to there. It's real easy to work. After we built the call, David and I wanted to stop the sticking problem. We blow double reeds a lot of time and having trouble with them sticking. So we started adding these ridges and these ditches in here. And that ruined the call. But we had something because it made the call so coarse, we knew we could get a better low end. So David and I started messing with it, and we changed the shape of the ridges and ditches and the number of them. And I'm telling you what, this call sounds great.
It really does. Quiet in the timber, good in the open fields.
They love to brag on it because it blows cold and wet and full of slobber and everything else. You keep blowing.
Tobacco?
Yeah, tobacco.
No, tobacco will stop one up. But we're not going to talk about how to use the call and blow soft and loud and all that right now. For people who want to learn more about how to properly use the call, I want you to refer to the Mastering the Art Series, Guide to Calling Ducks. Great tape.
Really is.
David was on it, did a wonderful job of helping to explain how to blow the call. And I'm telling you, it's helped a lot of people. It's helped me too.
Let's go back hunting.
All right, let's go to Bovina, Mississippi. This is on the Big Black River where the Big Black flows in to the Mississippi
Big
River.
cypress and Tupelo gum break.
Yes, and
really
I think,
pretty.
I think y'all did a little bit better shooting
we
on
shot
this
a little.
hunt.
We shot a little better this go around.
All right.
Couldn't have shot any worse, could you?
We sure could.
You know, a call I want to talk about before we go on the cypress Tupelo gum break hunt is the feeding mallard. This call is so simple, anybody can use it, and those guys who are good at calling can use it to add more sounds to their setup. It's got a tuning hole right here in the stopper which allows you to uncover it and cover it up and sound like more than one duck. Just simply shake the call. Adds a lot of neat feeding sounds to your setup, and it's easy to do. No matter how good your calling is, adding movement to the water will only make it that much more believable. Get that, Brian?
What?
I mean, bushes in the way, but I can see them. I never put it.
Oh, you didn't?
He didn't see it.
The last Drake, yeah.
Drop him. Leave it ahead.
You something else. That whistle was working great.
He really did. That was a late season hunt. It settled those ducks down. Got
I
them
heard a
close.
lot of drakes answering
Yeah,
back.
they did.
Yeah.
They did.
And all they're doing is just humming into a whistle, which is the drake's voice.
That's right.
Hens are the ones doing all the quacking. A lot of people don't really think about that, but
And it's as effective to use that as it is not to use this.
Yeah.
in the late times.
Right. They've been listening to those calls all the way from Saskatchewan and Alberta all the way down. Late in season, they don't want to hear it. But that is a good little finishing call.
That was a late season hunt. It really worked well. Did
Right.
great.
But now we're fixing to go do a little field hunting, both flooded and dry fields. We're going to go to Arkansas, then we're going to go to California, and then we're going to go to Alberta. What can we say about hunting in fields? What's different about it?
One thing you want to do most typically is use a lot more decoys. I mean, as many decoys as you can put out gives them a lot more confidence coming in there.
And
And
of course,
catch their eyes quickly as possible.
Right.
well, if it's flooded, use a jerk string.
Sure.
Use some type of motion.
The big
like
robo ducks
the
got real
robo
popular
ducks
this year.
Gotten real
Dry
popular.
fields, people using kites,
Yeah.
T-flags.
Any movement you can use really helps you.
That kite in Alberta that John Leonard has used and just added a lot of motion, and you can get that thing up as high as you want, and those ducks will see it from a long way.
Yeah.
Another thing that we like to do when all of us are hunting together is try to sound like a bunch of different ducks. And one thing that the winch allows you to do with the tuning hole is to sound like two different ducks with one call.
Blow it both ways, same rhythm.
Okay.
And now add even more variety by changing up the way you're doing it the second
Well,
time.
just change the cadence a little bit.
Sounds good, yeah.
Sweet.
You get about 3 or 4 people doing that, and
It sounds like a
get
flock of
somebody
ducks.
feeding call. You can use, use the whole do feed
And
call.
that's the point. You want to sound like a group of ducks.
Right. Make it real. Mean what you say.
When field hunting, you oftentimes will end up with a mixed bag. Gadwalls, Weegian, teal, mallards, and maybe even a pintail or two.
Coming straight in on the left. Get it. Get it. Holy cow.
Long man.
Okay, get that one. Nope, nope. Ooh, good shot, Webb. Ariel! Oh my goodness, that with the camera. Bring your head to the... Ariel! Yeah. That's so focused. I was wishing for my 12 game. Webb got a double. Here, Ariel. Ariel, here. Oh, they're in the decoys, Dean. In the decoys, Dean. Oh.
Shoot him, Webb.
He's all right, he's all right, he's all right. Ariel!
Shoot my gun?
Hey, where's your other one at?
Call me back. I mean, I looked at about 10. Give me that fat boys. Bring hands on the right. Get him, get him, get him.
Good deal.
Good work.
Yeah.
Who shot that fat?
Reed got in my thing.
Right in front, right in front.
Get him, Reed. Ariel. Okay. Got him, Dean? Yeah. A little bit high. Right there in the decoys, Dan. Get him, Brad. Right there, coming in. Get him, Brad. Hooch won't shoot. Right there. Now get that one, Hooch.
Can you shoot him?
Wait, come, let him come. Now. Got this one? Good shot, Webb.
Got it.
There.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it, man.
Pretty duck, Webbo. That's a pretty duck. Got a big long sprig on it. You can tell he's been down here a while in the rice fields, all that brown on his belly. They're fresh. Get him, Brad. I got him. I got him. All over. Get him. Kill him.
Oh, good shot, Brad.
I think I may have messed it up. Got him? Kill him.
Shot, Will. Ariel, you don't have to go for that. That about to die.
Get him.
That went to pintail.
Man.
Here we go with some more great shooting.
Give me the camera back. Oh yeah. Did you see him spin to that man call? Good shot.
Can't wait.
All right.
Gigazoid!
Good shot, Kenneth.
I'm gonna have to mount that one.
That's a pretty one, too.
That is a pretty one.
That's a good one.
Here, Ariel, come here.
That's like killing a big old deer.
You're intentionally missing. That's what you've been waiting on.
Sandbag.
Yeah, you've been sandbagging.
Look how pretty that duck is.
I'm gonna have to mount him.
Goes back there, you go.
He's all yours, Kenneth. That's all you.
Okay. Get him again. Get him again. Get him again.
All right.
My own self.
That's what I'm talking about.
Proof positive. Kenneth needs to stick with running a camera.
One at a time, Kenneth. The last one to finish up is always
I hate being the last one too. So everybody.
Oh! God.
Ariel.
Good shot, man. I mean, really cool, that one.
Here. Drop.
Where's Reed?
Right here. Ready? Got him, Dean? Yeah. Get him. Get him.
Good shot.
Ariel. Ariel. No, that's a Griswold. That goes on Reed's stringer, right there.
Stringer. Double time.
I need to come look into that.
Get him. Get him. Get him again. Get him again. Get him again. Oh, sorry, Ariel. He didn't hit that one. Get him again. Get in front of him. Get in front of him. There you go. Front of him that time. Ariel.
Good job.
I'm in danger.
You put it out in front of about that far, didn't you?
That was a fun hunt, guys.
Man, that was great.
This is a kind of a gadwall hole, but we got some bonus, few greenheads and a few pintails.
Pretty.
Kenneth got him a trophy bull sprig.
He
You got
sure
one
did.
too, didn't you, Webb?
Yes, I did. All I got me gadwalls. Y'all started killing the pintails after I was finished.
Yeah, you and I were both through when the pintails started coming through, but we just, it's warm, but this wind was blowing so good, and we figured we'd come up here. Ducks have been feeding out in the rice fields and came over here. This little kind of a rest pond that we got, real shallow water. They like to just come rest during the day, and it's usually, like I said, a gadwall hole, but we got a few bonus ducks this morning.
Kenneth, I had more fun sitting with Kenneth than
How many shells are we going home with?
none.
Yeah, y'all get out in front of it. Boom, get a little farther. Boom, a little farther.
Well, Webb, Reed, I appreciate y'all
We enjoyed
hunting with us.
Great time.
That was
It was fun. Well, let's go get some breakfast.
No doubt.
Part of what draws me to waterfowl hunting is the sight of ducks and geese in flight. Add to that the beauty of the scenery like Northern California, and you've got a sight to behold.
3 mallards to the left coming down.
Pick up! Oh! Nice shoot.
Watch yourself, guys. You almost dropped it in your blind.
Come on, Thor, fix it up, buddy.
Some more. Very nice. If we can get them all, they're all mallards.
Thor, come.
Mallards to the left coming down the field. Dropping hard from the field. Pick up! Oh, nice shot. Come here, buddy, drop it.
I needed something.
Greenhead. Nice, greenhead. Walk up to me.
Jimmy.
Kill this bird, Jimmy.
About 8 hens.
Nice, greenhead.
Good shooting, Jimbo.
Okay, that's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Come on, guys. Kevin, if I would have ever thought hunting the Pacific Flyway in Northern California was this much fun, I'd have done it before now.
Great. Have to have
Thank
you
you.
back.
Jimbo, you shooting good, buddy.
Hit them, Wilbur.
I'm telling you, Phil,
You bet
thank
you.
you.
Good hunting with you.
Great guide, man. I appreciate it. Wonderful hunt.
Second best guy.
That was fun.
Absolutely beautiful.
Not only did Canada Maximus put us on the geese, but they showed us duck hunting we won't soon forget.
Take him.
Nice duck shooting.
I think that's all it says.
Forward?
Yeah.
Whoa. Over the back.
Okay, enough. We need to talk about the wind. We didn't mention that a minute ago.
Right.
No, that's right.
And it is the most important thing when you're setting up.
Right.
Field, timber, whatever.
First thing we think of every morning. It's what you look at first.
Well, you got to remember, a duck's going to land into the wind.
That's right.
Every time.
You either want it at your back,
One blowing at your back.
right, coming that way,
You want them landing in your face.
and if that doesn't work, they
Sometimes
start
the sun
seeing
will be
you.
bad and they'll see you, so.
Get it set up from the side, where they're lighting in the wind and coming in from the side. It really matters, but one side of the crosswind or from behind.
And we take that for granted, but really, you need to
Yeah.
think about the wind
Sure.
every time you set up. And I know we're fixing to go on some goose hunts, but I want to talk about the single reed call here. We've named this the Madam, and it kind of comes off the fact that people have tried the winch, it's double reed, they really, really liked it, and they wanted a single reed, so we built this call, and I've named it the Madam. She's the head of the household. Head of the household. And I want Mr. Pierre to give it a test run. Test drive it for us.
Okay, you ready?
Whoa!
This isn't
Look
stuck
all
guard.
That ain't the way you call a duck.
Oh,
You ever heard a duck do that?
Man,
Try to sound like a duck.
okay. Let me drive this other way then. Where you going, dog? It wasn't that bad.
Duck ain't putting up with that stuff.
Don't blame
You know
you.
you like it.
Excellent. Excellent.
It is
Excellent.
pretty.
It
Sounds
is,
good.
That's good. You know, other thing we want to talk about is fixing to go hunting. It was cold in Alberta. Matter of fact, I got cold when I was a kid in Mississippi. I mean, real cold. I mean, my hands froze one day so bad I could not move them. I got to the car, had my uncle open the car for me, started the car up, and I put them on that defrost, and that defrost started blowing them in. I thought that was the answer. Holy!
Did they swell up and get big and red?
Yes. I mean, they were. I couldn't touch them. I mean, I don't know if I had frostbite or what, but they hurt.
The clothes they make now, so much better.
So much better.
So much
and
better.
Whitewater Outdoors are specialists at it. And they don't make just waterfowl clothes. They make clothing, outdoor clothing for all kinds of hunting.
They do, Will. They do make a DU Ducks Unlimited line that we all use, but a portion of the proceeds go to DU and to conservation. So it's a great product, and you help out DU at the same time.
But you can tell those clothes were designed by somebody who does it, because I mean they got great big hand warmer pockets.
Really good outerwear.
Yes, and the zippers don't bust, and the clothes are made right. The hoods, so if it's raining, you're wet, they're waterproof. They make really a great product. And then another company that I want to talk about, whose products that we use a whole lot, is Avery.
Right.
And Coach said a minute ago, what did you say, Coach?
They make everything from dog vests to boat blinds and
Dog
everything
vest to boat
between.
blind. This is a field bag, and you just about got to have one of these. I mean, there's all kind of places to put things, extra calls, hand warmers, extra shells. I mean, that's just a tee to put in a tree when you're hunting in timber, so you can hang your gun on it, hang your bag on it, and also some Avery products that I got put in here. Well, there's shells.
That thing will hold about 4 boxes.
Yeah,
You
no
go
doubt.
out
That's
there
probably
and
my
get-
favorite thing they make, Will. And
I thought you said it has a piece of
I thought it was the goofiest thing when they came out with it 3 or 4 years ago.
Will and I almost came to blows over those things.
Once you start using them, you won't ever go without them. But it's just a Velcro wrap that you put around your pants before you put them in your waders, and it keeps your pants
So much
from
better than
riding
duct tape.
up, and socks and everything else we've all used.
Yes.
We got ready to go one morning. There was 1 pair of those and 2 of us.
And who ended up with them?
He had one, I had one.
That is funny. And I know Coach hates bad products.
Yeah,
And
those
this
are
is
great.
This is a good one.
Lots of people make these things, but very few people make good ones, and those are good ones. You know, they're comfortable.
That's another thing I like about them is they got this neat stuff right
Doesn't
here.
slip off your shoulder.
When you lean over and stuff, it's got a pretty good grip with weight. You got your stuff. We're trying to fool with some geese up in Canada, and they just weighed a ton. A limit of did, but that neoprene is real comfortable. Doesn't dig into you. Doesn't
Great
slip.
product. Here's the choke too. When you want to change your choke, you need to get the guys to change their choke to something besides what they were shooting when they were up there in Arkansas. I'm telling you. But anyway, this field bag is just about a necessity. And when we were up, oh gosh, I forgot about the gun case. This thing protects your gun, floats.
Tough, real tough deal. No frills, nothing to tear up. They use this Velcro
No
slip-in
zippers
kind.
to bust.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Watertight. It really. We don't hunt out of boats much personally. I know David does,
Yeah,
but
we do.
I use it every time I go to the blind just to protect the gun and keep it from getting water all over it.
Also, when you hunt public land, it's required. If you're hunting federal or state land, you're required to have your gun in the case. So if you're gonna get one, go ahead and get you one of these. It'll hold up and do what you want it to do.
And if you do drop your gun in the water, it will float.
A lot of guns laying on the bottom.
I had
Well,
3
you know,
friends last year that turned their boat over and they wished they had one.
You gotta go with magnets and dive and get naked and get in the water and all that. Not all that. That's a lot better deal.
Well, when we hunted with Kevin Gross there in California, Kevin is incredible. His decoys, he uses stuffers. He actually mounts them himself. I mean,
I'm being mad at him right
That's an
now.
awful lot of
telling
effort.
you.
I thought I had a lot carrying a bag of flambos out there.
But we hunted specs while we were there, and that was a whole lot of fun. And this shave reed spec call, this reed is actually shaved down just very, very thin. This particular reed is shaved down to 9 thousandths. David developed this reed. It's a tulip-shaped reed. Very easy, but also very, very loud.
Yeah.
specs just do what they do.
Yeah, you can tone it down, make it loud, but whatever the spec does, get it back to them. That's what they want to hear.
We're ready to go on to Alberta now, and we hunted with John Leonard from Canada Maximus.
That's an incredible
Will told us
place.
about this place, and
I had never seen anything like it, and it is beyond any place I've ever been as far as the number of geese.
and
As far as goose hunting goes, the guy in New Zealand say it's a hot barrel shoot. That's what they call it. And it's that good. I mean,
Well, you
really
shoot your limit is 8 up there, and I don't think I ever went that we did not get a limit and stop and just watch them land after that. It was unbelievable.
and
Next year you can count on me going.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't know. We got to think about your shooting. and I don't know.
I'm gonna help old Coach out. I believe old Coach didn't even hit them.
All right, you guys, we're dealing with an east wind this morning. Okay, so the sun's going to be at our back. We're going to be facing west, and we're going to be using these terrain features here. We got a drainage ditch to our north, and a brush pile over here. So we're just going to set the spread up in a bit of a half moon with a hole in the middle, and they're going to swing around. Birds are going to be coming from the south and the north.
You mean these geese are going to be coming into the sun with the sun in their eyes?
That's what they are.
That's cheating,
They're
ain't
going to be blinded us.
Right here? Right here?
Not too bad, man.
Take them in, dang it.
Take my gun.
Jeff? Look right here in front. Got one walking in the deep hole.
Take it, baby.
Well, David, you limited out this morning, so you
I
just
did.
gonna call them up for
I'm gonna help call. I sure am. Looking forward.
Who's
to
gonna call the shot?
it.
You're not shooting, so you call the
it.
shot.
Okay, I'll do that.
It's your
Be
call.
glad to.
You say take them, and we'll
Call it loud and clear, and
I will. You'll hear me. I'll be
okay.
screaming.
shoot at them.
All right. Let's go.
Did you see them waves? Yeah, but they were down on that end. Right there. Woo! All right. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! That's what it's all about.
That's the one I shot because his head shot.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
You got a load, don't you, Kenneth?
Man,
You like that?
A lot of fun.
We thought we were going to be going duck hunting this afternoon, but we found the geese in this field this morning and came back in here. Wade Bourne has joined us from Advantage Outdoors. Kenneth was on the camera this morning, and Brad. So Jeff and I ran the cameras this afternoon, and Pierre limited out too, so he did some calling.
Didn't she?
Good job of calling.
Did y'all see him?
Thank you, Pierre.
Yeah.
I think they was coming anyway.
Next time, could you get them a little closer?
Well, I will. I'll try. 15 yards is about the best I can do.
What do you think,
Grab
Wade?
them by the leg.
All of them lessers this afternoon?
All lessers. Well, I don't see any big Canadas in there, but you know, the only difference is when you pick one up.
I'm gonna tell you
They
what.
work the same and they just provide the same excitement.
I don't know how many of y'all were shooting good, but enough of you to make it look like they were raining out of that sky.
It's hard not to rain them when they get in there
tell you
15
what.
or 20 yards and just hang in there.
This Canada Maximus is something else, ain't it?
It is.
It's a fine operation.
Fine operation, and we're gonna be after them in the morning. Let's pick up these decoys.
All right.
Gus. Well, if we'd had a Gus up there, it'd been a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Boy, he'd have saved us a lot of
It'd
stuff.
have been a nightmare getting him up there though.
Yeah, we love our dogs.
Such as they are.
I'm telling you what, it was a lot of fun being there. Lots of geese, a lot of ducks, right off the Arctic Circle.
First, what I call the first plowed ground when you leave the Arctic Circle. So that makes a difference. That's the first agriculture and fields that they see.
I've always dreamed about getting to be there and see that when it started, and that was fun.
Well, that's something we don't need to take for granted is the number of ducks and geese that we've experienced in the last couple of years because they haven't always been
They
like
sure
that,
hadn't.
and they won't always be like that. And I think we as hunters have a responsibility to do all that we can to keep ducks where they are. And two organizations that we support, Delta Waterfowl Foundation and Ducks Unlimited, both do a great job of spending your money wisely to try to help waterfowl.
Well, it's all about habitat. And if we don't have the habitat, we keep destroying it like we're doing, and we ain't gonna have them.
Nope, our grandkids aren't going to be able to see what we saw up there on that trip.
That's right. So we need to protect it.
Yep.
Right.
Well, we were blowing some different calls on these hunts. We've got all different types of goose calls. Flutes. We've got the real easy to use flutes. We've got the shave reed cannon, harder to use, but a pure sound, a sound that I just think is music. And David does a great
It's an advanced call, you know, but it's, I think for the hunter that wants a pure sound, you know, wants to really work at it.
This reed is actually shaved down to about 5 thousandths thin at the tip.
Right.
It's a graduated shave.
Right.
So you don't have to blow very hard. And that's the problem most people have with it.
Yeah. They want to blow it when really you need to learn how to play this thing.
That's right.
That's right. I mean, you know,
Sound like a goose this time, not like we're in a competition.
oh, okay. But it works, you know, it's loud, got a lot of range.
He can sound.
So good.
It sounds like 5 different geese at one time.
That is my favorite sound.
Yeah. And one of the things that you're doing when you're blowing a goose call, you're trying to go from that low to that high.
Right.
And this hose right here simply slows the air down and it helps you break the call. You're using your hands to help get the back pressure you want on the shave reed. Well, this call you can, it will break for you without using your hands. And once you start learning that and getting the rhythm of it, you can start using your hands more. You may want to graduate to something like the Hunter Select, which does not have the hose on it. The reeds are different. It's blown a little different. And then finally go to something like the Shave Reed Canada.
Right.
But these calls are great. That call sounds great. These calls are easy. This has a kind of a big Canada sound, like a greater Canada sound. You can sound like cacklers on that.
Right.
Anyway, we're real fond of all these calls, but I love hearing David play that call.
I do too.
He is some kind of good.
I like to play.
He really is good. All right, we hunted in Katy, Texas with Larry Gore, and I'm telling you what, there's a bunch of snow geese down there.
It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen.
Why don't y'all blow these snow calls for us? And
Hold on, where are my earplugs?
yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Well,
They're
that's
loud.
what you need. I mean,
And
you need
that's-
something loud. to
That's the
compete.
point. That is the point of the whole deal. How loud can you get?
Now, what you
Those
want
will
to
get
do
loud, I can assure you.
is when you do go, hand everybody one of these.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what.
They're easy to blow. Anybody can do it.
But you want that big noise.
That's
a
right.
lot of noise. That's what the.
I mean,
that's what
you've
they
got
need.
6,000 geese sitting out there in a pile. They make a lot of racket.
So we'll just blow it and just show them kind of what 2 people sound like on it. And
Right.
you can
Go for
imagine
it.
what 10 would be like.
Right.
That's enough.
Okay. And one of the reasons we made that call with that shave reed was when you want to get loud enough and you want to have the call break right, if you blow hard enough on normal calls, you will blow your brains out.
Yeah.
And you get a headache. And this call will blow a lot easier.
And it'll also growl like a snow goose does.
Yeah.
So
This call will give you a headache because it's so loud.
it'll give your friends a headache.
You know, and we're not going over here all the different types of exact techniques we use in blowing these calls. If you want to learn more about the geese, just like on the ducks, refer to Mastering Art Guide to Goose Calling. And I mean, that is an excellent way to sit down, rewind that video, look at it, study it. It's not hard to do. It's very easy to do. This next hunt we're going on, we went on several years ago, and this is for Canada's in Pasco, Washington.
Greater Canadas.
Well, they were all different types. I mean,
Really?
they were mainly smaller Canadas, but they were just all different types. I mean, I can't tell the difference from looking at them, but Paul Sullivan there, he and his wife Suzanne run that place. They do a great job. I mean, really, he really works hard for you. Has great pits, but he can look at them and tell you all the different ones that they're all the subspecies, and it's
Well,
amazing.
you looked at him. I mean, how long you looked at him?
He would show it to me, and I could hardly see it.
Yeah, and he could see them. I mean, out there. So.
But the way he's got those pits dug and set up, they're great. You can
Yeah.
hide.
You will go deep. You know. Oh, we're in the middle here. We had to get someone doing.
Dang. Yes, sir.
Good job. Sound like you shot 3 times. Shot 1.
Paul Sullivan knows his geese, and one thing he does not allow is shooting the big flocks. You still have plenty of shooting at the smaller bunches, and this ensures that the large groups of geese will stick around for the entire season.
That's a mounter.
If somebody wanted to mount one, that is a beauty.
That is a nice mounting bird. That blood be cleaned right up.
Keep that head good. Thing is, don't grab it by the head. Right down in front of you there.
I'm gonna grab the shell.
Got it.
Don't matter.
Thanks for joining us for the Truth One waterfowl. Before I say goodbye, I'd like to say a little bit about safety. All of us as hunters should practice safety. But as waterfowlers, we've got some special concerns. Why is that? Well, we're usually hunting in parties of 2 or more, and we're usually hunting close together. So be conscious of where your gun is pointed at all times. And talk about it among yourselves. Some of us hunt in timber, some of us fields, some of us in pits. Make decisions on where you're going to shoot and where you're not going to shoot. I've got some friends who've made a rule in their pit. Nobody shoots sitting down. That ensures that nobody's going to stand up in front of them or to one side and possibly damage their hearing with a loud gun going off or possibly injure them. It only takes a second for a hunting accident to happen, and you can't take it back. Thanks for joining us for The Truth. We look forward to seeing you on the next one.
This video has been brought to you by Remington Country. It's where you want to be. Whitewater Outdoors. Hunting is who we are. Clothing and accessories for the serious hunter. Avery Outdoors, the #1 manufacturer of waterfowl hunting accessory products in the world. Primos Hunting Calls. Speak the language. For more information on some great hunting places that helped make the Truth One possible, contact any of these following outfitters.